It's your girl Leah, back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, it's just a video about planners, what my favorite Black-owned planner companies are, and how I effectively plan running a YouTube channel as well as working a full-time job. How do I just balance? And I always get questions, what is my secret? And my secret is always, I'm a planner. I might not talk about it that much on this channel. I might not have a few videos dedicated to my love and obsession with planners, but behind the scenes, your girl has a planner. So many planners over the years. This is what has effectively run the Leah Levon channel, the channel that you see. While I also work, this is my full-time computer, work full-time. How do I balance? And my secret, sharing it today, is that I'm big on planners. Now, the first thing I'll talk about is the planner of choice for me this year. Now, again, like I mentioned, I have a lot of planners, so many. Again, these are not just for 2020 or 2021. These are my planners that I've had over the years. So I just wanted to show you that right off top. But my planner of 2020 was the Start Planner. Now, don't mind this. Winnie went through her puppy phase and kind of gnawed on this a little bit as she was teething. But my planner, as ugly as it looks, really got me through 2020. And it took a lot for me to actually invest in a planner and spend more than, $40 actually on a planner. Before 2020, my planner of choice was always the Day Designer from Target. Every year I would go to Target and get the Day Designer for Target brand planners because they were dailies and I love a daily planner. So I'd go year after year and get me the small, and then even sometimes I would get the bigger size of the daily. Now, I do prefer the smaller because it's more transportable, and I like to have my planner on the go with me and be able to fit kind of in my large totes. But I am a big fan of the Day Designer by Target. So if you want to get started with a planner, you don't want to invest a lot of money in a planner, and you're just looking for a great overall planner, go to Target, get the Day Designer from Target. Now, Day Designer, the actual company, does make their own planners. They are roughly about $60. The one reason I do not like them is that they are a Monday start on their calendar pages. So meaning you open the calendar page and how this planner starts on a Sunday, the Day Designer official starts on a Monday, and that is not something I like. I actually hate that, and I'll talk about that in this video. But Day Designer from Target has that Sunday start. It is kind of the more, flimsy kind of planner, but it is a good planner, and I've used it pretty much since 2016 and starting this channel and keeping me organized. But this year, I saw the Start Planner. Now, they had a sale, I think in April or March, right when the quarantine was happening, just because of course, with the pandemic, a lot of people stopped buying planners because of what were they doing. And I had been eyeing Start planners since probably 2019, but I was like, I've never spent that much money on a planner. Is it worth it? And then they had their sale in March. I was like, now's the time to try it. They marked them down for $25. So I was like, $25, good deal on this planner. And it'll actually see if I want this to become my planner of choice. Now, I, again, am a heavy planner. So typically I'm all up and through writing in my planners. Now I do use a combination of stickers, but I typically, my weekends are jam-packed in my planners. I write, and again, my work days are just as kind of booked and busy. Like every single weekend, we're in December. Let me go even further back and see if I can show you. This is what my October spread kind of look like. And even looking back at like June and July, I write in my planner every single day. I use my planner every single day. And I love the Start Planner. I loved it so much in 2020 that I actually made it my 2021 planners. So I got my 2021. They always package them like this. Again, no products that I'm saying in today's video are sponsored. Nothing was sponsored about any of this. Everything you see today, I spent my own coin on. But this is the Start 2021 planner. This is what it looks like. There is no color distinction with the planner. You can get it like this solid, or you can get a floral. They only have two, which is kind of a con to me, but I like this color. It's not a bad color. I really liked the blue last year because it really goes with my decor. You see my home, you see I'm a very blue skidoo type person, but I digress. The reason why I like the Start planner, and I'll just go to a random day, is the kind of layout of the day and how the day looks. Now, I'm a daily planner and I need a daily plan. I am not a weekly. I do not do well with a monthly. I need time slots daily for me. So when I look at a planner, it has to be daily before the conversation can even begin. And what I loved about this is that the time slots started so early in the morning. So if you can see at the very top, the mornings start at like 4:30 and they go all the way to 10 at night. Some planners, just like the Day Designer, end kind of at 9. I'm a night owl, so I'll be up kind of early and I'm out kind of late. So I liked that about this planner. It also, as you see in the top corner, has your priorities. So your top 3. It also has a heart monitor, so you can kind of monitor your heart. That's new this year. They did not have that last year. And they also have kind of a money spending, so you can see how much you spent that day. Write down how much you spent that day. They also have a to-do list on the side, so you see the little tick boxes on the side. This is your kind of to-do list, so you can mark down things you need to do, kind of items maybe you need to go grab. It also has a breakfast, lunch, and dinner tab at the bottom, so you can plan out your meals, which is great too. They didn't have that last year either. They did have a food box, but they didn't have it broken down so that you can kind of designate your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. As well as at the very bottom, they have kind of a quotable, so you can write down a quote, a saying, anything you want to do at the bottom. As well as on the side, they have kind of the tick marks for your water tracking, as well as if you need to take medicines, did you take them in the morning or afternoon, and then also your fitness tracker, did you work out today? I love this planner. I love it so much. Not only does it have that, but each month starts with your monthly view. So you can kind of start with your month at a glance. And it does have that Sunday start, which is important to me in a calendar. But also each month it has your budget. So you have a budget page so you can write down your June budget, as well as it has a grocery tab. So I use the grocery tab. I actually write down my grocery list. I'm an old pen and paper type of grocery gal. So I do write down my grocery list in here. So I love the Start Planner. It's the planner that I am so excited to go into my 2021 with. Again, I used my 2020 planner. Although 2020 didn't go the way we thought 2020 was going to go, I still utilized my 2020 planner to keep me abreast and on top of everything that I do. And it really works. It really has helped my channel become the channel that you guys see today in terms of consistency with my posting every Monday and Wednesday. But the thing about Start Planner is they are not Black owned, but I wanted to bring you guys options too for Black owned if you were getting into the planner game, if you've been in the planner game, or you were just looking for a Black owned business option. Now, some of the Black owned businesses, they don't work for my specific needs when it comes to a planner. I'm OCD when it comes to a planner. Like, the things I want are the things I want, and I cannot compromise on them. Same thing goes with my hair. Same thing goes with my clothing most of the time. When I want something, and I can't just buy something just to have it. Like, I really have to be able to utilize it. So the Start Planner, again, did a lot of research before. I watched this YouTuber, Amanda's Favorites here on YouTube, who reviews planners. I know it's crazy, but if I'm going to spend more than $40 on something, I want to make sure I'm getting the thing that's worth my money's worth. And again, this planner, use it every single day, been through clearly the mud. I utilize the Start Planner. But I wanted to give you guys Black-owned options, and I'm going to tell you about 3 Black-owned companies that are planner companies. Now, the first one being Ivory Paper. Now, I follow them on Instagram, and I love their planners. They have so many different cover options, whereas Start Planner only has the cover option I showed you and then one other. Ivory Paper has so many planner options, so many options for your cover. It doesn't even make sense how many options. There's so many options, maybe even too many options, but there's no such thing as too much of a good thing. They are daily planners. They do have an all-in-one catch-all planner that's 8 months. That is a weekly and daily combined, but they do have a daily that is 12 months. And you can actually set that planner to start whenever you want to. So if you are watching this video and it's January and you're like, well, I didn't plan in January, I want to start in February, you can get a February to February start. That is a cool thing about these planners, is that you can start them whenever you want to start them. They start on your time. I like the layout of the daily. I like how it has the time slots. It has the lunch and the food option, so you can write down to make sure you're tracking your food. It has a lot of the features that the Start Planner has. The one caveat that made me not get the Ivory, I was eyeing the Ivory super hard, it was the fact that that planner starts on a Monday. It's a Monday start on their calendar pages, and I'll show you why that's important to me to have a Sunday start coming up in a few minutes, but it had a Monday start. I was just like, ugh, that's the one thing not having me buy this planner, because that planner would have been my 2021 planner had it not had a Monday start. I know it seems something so trivial, so minor to have a issue with, but that was my thing. But if you're somebody who's not so much caught up in the minor detail of when my calendar starts, I definitely highly encourage you to check out Ivory Paper Company. Now, planner number 2, Black owned business. It's called the Black Queen Planner. Love this planner. I actually watched the owner live on IG during her live. She has the video still up, but I joined it live to see her flip through, because I was like, is the Black Queen Planner going to be my 2021 planner? She did this in October, November of 2020. I watched her live. I watched her flip through it. It is a daily, which I, again, love a daily. I was like, okay, check. I don't have to X her out because she's not a daily, because so many planner companies get, ticked off my box because they're not a daily. But Daily Company, checked off that box. Was a beautiful cover, beautiful overall planner. The one caveat with that planner, why it didn't work for me and fit into my needs, is that they don't have the times boxes ticked off. So the owner explained why she decided to do that. It was because she feels like you should be able to come up with your own times. Your day starts when you want your day to start. So for example, you might get up at 5, you might get up at 10. She wants you to be able to dictate kind of my day from 10 to midnight, from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Like whatever your day looks like. She left the boxes kind of unchecked or untriggered or untime stamped just for you guys to put in your own time, which I thought was a great idea. Doesn't work for me because I'm somebody who needs to see the full slate. I need to see like from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. because it makes me utilize the full day. For example, let's look at my current planner. Now let's look at today, for example, as I'm filming this. It's a couple days before Christmas. So this is an example of today. Now today is December 23rd, a couple days before Christmas as I'm recording this. As you're watching this, it's probably January something. But this is my day and what I have on my agenda to do today. This is kind of my tick boxes. I like having the times because sometimes I don't stay within the times, of course, but having that keeps me kind of wanting to stay within the parameters of the time slot. So waking up, I did wake up at 8 o'clock this morning, and now I'm filming, and then I have to eat lunch and all this good jazz. So I like having time slots for me because it keeps me structured. It keeps me regimented. It just keeps me focused. But if you're somebody who you, again, love her concept of not having the times there so you can make up your own times, giving me the leniency to make up my own times would make me be like, well, why don't I get up at 10 today? And why don't I end at 6? Like I just need to see, because I feel bad if I have slots that aren't covered up. So if I, hadn't started my day until, 1 p.m., I would have felt bad if all of this was blank. So I think the structuredness of the start planner I have now keeps me regimented. But the Black Queen Planner, amazing planner. And the last planner company is the Bookstore, the maker of the Booked and Busy and Booked and Blessed planners. Now, my best friend, she actually got the Booked and Busy or Booked and Blessed, I think, last year. And she did a flip through. She actually had a planner channel at that time, and she did a flip through of the planner. And I was like, oh, interesting. I liked it, but it was not a daily. So at the time I was like, Black owned, loved the look, but it's not a daily and I need a daily. So it can't go that way. But this year I saw they had a daily. They had a daily planner, and I love the look of that daily planner. Daily planner had the time slots. It had the to-do list. It had the look and feel of the planner that I wanted so bad. It had a Sunday start on the calendar page. Such an amazing planner. Now, the one thing is she sold out pretty fast. So that's the only reason that is not my planner of choice now. And she's not doing a restock until February of 2021. That's the only reason why I didn't go that route, is because I need a planner like now, like today. As I film this, it's December. I need to start working on my January, and I can't wait till February to get, my planner started. But if you can wait, Booked and Busy was my second runner up. Like that was the planner that your girl would have right now had it not been for her just selling out and doing amazing. So the Booked and Busy planner, daily planner, beautiful planner, Black owned. Those are 3 phenomenal Black owned companies that I highly encourage you to check out. Now for this part of the video, I wanted to go into how I effectively plan, because you can buy a planner, but if you're not effectively using the planner, what's the point of it? Again, if you're not going to effectively use your planner, go ahead and go to Target, get you a $17 planner, get you an affordable Marshalls even, a $10 planner, and go about it that way. But if you're somebody who's looking to effectively use your planner, this is what I do, and this is what works best for me. Now, there are two different types of planners. You can find planner channels that are all about design and stickers and putting stickers all in your planner, and then there's functional planning. And I don't hate stickers, but I'm not somebody who's going to put a whole sticker on a whole date. Those people who put like a sticker on a whole date. No, I need to actually see and utilize my planner. So I use a combination of stickers and kind of functionality with my planner just to go out and give you a look. So I've already planned my January. As I film this, again, like I said, it is still December, but I have effectively put what dates I want to post. I've kind of put what I want to film and all that. So this is kind of a look at my January spread. And again, we are not even in January yet, but this is what I have to do in order to stay on top of things. Again, working full time and having this YouTube channel, I have to look at the month ahead to get where I'm going. And again, that is tip number one. Look at the month ahead. Definitely plan as far out as you can. Sometimes you never know what tomorrow brings, but I think to be effective, planning, I've planned a couple weeks in advance. I do have stickers on the days I want to post. I don't know what I want to post towards the end of the year. I have stickers on the day that I want to film. Will I necessarily film those days? Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. I go by the sun. The weather dictates what day I film on the weekends. If Saturday is a rain out day, but Sunday isn't, then I have to transition my day till Sunday. So again, that's why I write in a pencil. If you see on the side, I put my own pencil loop on my planners. Get these from Target, just so that I can keep my pencil with me whenever I write in my planner. So definitely planning on a month scale first, going big, starting large, and then narrowing down the details. So knowing that I'm going to post on the 18th, what am I going to actually post is important to me. And again, this doesn't have to be for a YouTuber. You can be watching this if you're planning on, having a full-time job and writing a blog, having a full-time job and writing a book, having a full-time job and having a second business, or maybe being a full-time stay-at-home mom, but also running a side business. I think this is the way to be, is to start big and then narrow down your month. So again, that's how I plan on a larger scale. Now on a smaller scale, I plan every night. So every night, probably right before I'm about to turn in, I make sure that I have the next couple of days planned. And again, that's why I write heavily in pencil, because again, day by day, things change. I'm not a pen person, and I know they make erasable pens. So many people tell me, oh, just get an erasable pen. No, ma'am. Why? I just like pencils. Pencil is easy for me because things change. Day to day, things change. I would love for things to stay the same. But again, even if you look at my month in a view, it's in pencil too, because maybe I'm not going to post that video on that day, and maybe there's something that pops up. Maybe there's a sponsored video that comes out of nowhere. Hey, that's exciting. I have to kind of rearrange my schedule based on that. Again, I write in pencil for me because that's what works. If you're a pen person and you feel confident in writing in pen and writing down your things, and because you're gonna do it. It makes you stick to it. When it's in pen, it makes you stick to it. That's great as well. But again, as long as you're kind of planning each night, and again, I do it maybe from about 10 to 10:15, or 10:30 to 10:45, right before bed. I typically plan the next day. Make sure I have an idea of what it looks like from a daytime perspective. So daytime, 8 to 5, I'm in work mode. I am in full work mode. So making sure I know what I have on my docket as it pertains to interviews with candidates, who I am moving on to the next step, who I'm making offers to, all of that, making sure I have that in there, as well as my after 5 life, which is after 5, I turn on my Leah Levon. I put on my Leah Levon hat and I focus all of my channel. So making sure I understand what videos I'm editing. Do I need to check my emails? Do I need to respond back to comments? Whatever that looks like, I make sure to drill that down the day before. And again, days change. Things get thrown. Curveballs happen. But again, that's why pencil is important. I can erase it, move it to the next day, move it to the next day, and all that. So tip number 1, start large, then narrow down. Tip 2, make sure you're setting aside time each day to plan, because if you don't, you'll put the planner to the side and probably not look at it again for 3 weeks. I have so many people I know who claim to be planner people, but then never actually look at their planner. And my third tip is designate time for fun and food. Those are the two things that I struggle with in my planner. If you see my planner, it's work, 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 work. I sometimes forget to put food on my planner, and I stick to it so hard that I will look up at 3 and realize I haven't eaten lunch, and that's a problem. So making sure that you're scheduling time for food and fun, because again, sometimes I'll look at my planner and I have not left any time for me to watch my shows or do anything fun or, actually go out, live a life. I bought stickers from Etsy. So this is my sticker binder. I bought a lot of stickers from Etsy to make my planner a little bit more fun. So, I have payday. I have kind of just like things I do all the time in this. And again, I got these stickers from Etsy. I know you can go in stores and buy stickers, but the thing about store stickers is like not all of them are applicable. I don't feel like it's always necessary to use a I love my cat sticker when I don't have a cat. I do love my dog, but I don't find it always necessary to use a giant cake or I love my cat when these aren't applicable to me. So stores always have the stickers that you can buy, but I found that on Etsy, I can actually designate my own stickers. I can make my own sticker book. So traditional stores don't have stickers for YouTube, but since I'm a YouTuber, I went on Elaine Michelle Studio, which she is a Black-owned sticker company on Etsy. So please check her out for Black-owned stickers. She has stickers that actually apply to me. They apply to what I do. So definitely getting stickers that kind of apply to what I do has made my planning a little bit more fun. It's made it a little bit more jazzy. Before 2020, I was not a big sticker person with my planners. Again, I was just like, I'm not here for the design. I'm not here for all the frou-frou. I'm here for the business. I'm here for the writing in. And so you can even see the transition in my planner from like, I think July, August is when I was like, oh, well, let me get into stickers, because stickers do kind of make it a little bit more fun. But again, I'm not putting a whole sticker on a whole day because we ain't got time for all the washi tapes and all the stickers and all that. This is about functional for me, and that's what has kept me kind of able to juggle. I hope that helped. I hope in 2021 you find that you have a passion for planning. I hope that if you're looking to start something new, whatever that something new is, that you find a planner that maybe works for you. Please leave down below some other planner companies you love so it can help somebody else out. Again, it doesn't have to be a daily planner to help somebody else out. Daily planners are my thing. That's my jam. But if you know some awesome planner that can help somebody else out that might also be Black owned, link it down below. I'm interested in hearing and checking out other planner companies. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss anything that I do over here. And make sure that you are following me on Instagram at LeahLavon89 so you can keep up with my shenanigans in real time. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. This will not be private show. You're done now. Vicky, bad man,